All right. Hey, everyone. Andreas with Dominique DeBay Collection. Dominique sends her regards. She's traveling right now. So I'm the lucky one here today with Kyle Fennan. He has some four beautiful estates that he would like to tell us more about.
Excellent. Thank you for the introduction, Andreas. My name is Kyle Fannin. I am the sales director for Drip Castle Estate Collection. I'm happy today to discuss our four properties here with you. As you can see, the beautiful photos of all four that I have listed here on this opening slide. We'll go through them. I have some great information about all four properties, and then, like Andreas said, we can take questions at the end. So just a little bit about us. So Drip Castle was started by Michelle and Greg Barry. We actually did a presentation a couple months ago. Michelle did the presentation on the property, so some of you might have gotten to meet her there, and they've done some of the road shows before too. As I said, I'm the sales director, and then to complete out our team, we have Molly McMillan. She's our guest experience manager. So when you guys are planning your concierge services with your guests, or they're going back and forth with us to plan their and curate their trip, they're working with Molly. And then Colleen Conrad is our accounting manager. She takes care of all billing. Our properties also have property managers to oversee everything at the property. So if they need anything, we can help assist at the ground level. So I want to start the presentation with Oats Luxury Estate. This is one of our properties on Captiva Island, which is in Southwest Florida. We have this wonderful, wonderful pool here. That's a real great. You can see it in my background too. I'm in New Jersey. It's freezing here today, so I wanted something beach and warm. So Oats Luxury Estate, like I said, it's in Southwest Florida by Fort Myers. So that'd be actually the nearest airport. It's about 45 minutes away from Fort Myers Airport, RSW. It's also, if you're flying private, about 45-minute drive to Page Field. For the clients that you have coming from Miami, it's about a 2.5 hour drive, very easy. And then our concierge is also able to set up airport transfers for you as well, based on the needs of your clients. So CO's Luxury Estate, that's actually the first estate in our collection. We've been renting it out for 10 plus years now. We did a big renovation on it last year. So everything in it is brand new, from bedding to appliances. And the owners were very inspired by their trip to Greece. So all the bedrooms are named after Greek islands. It's really, really beautiful. Like I said, it's 11 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, sleeps up to 30. It's on 4 waterfront acres. And then the bedroom configurations, we have 5 king suites, we have 3 double king beds, 2 single queen bed suites, 9 twin beds, 2 full beds for a total of 24 beds. Oh, after this presentation, I'm more than happy to send out any of the house layouts and room planners to anybody that might want to see, so you can really see how your guests would fit in the house and give you a good idea of how it's all laid out. So I'm happy to send that out for any or all properties. What's great about Coats is we have lots of outdoor entertaining space that includes loungewear, dining areas. If you see behind her on the left, we have a grill outside. So that's right off the kitchen, and that actually overlooks the back bay of the waterfront part of this property. So you could go straight from the kitchen to grilling some burgers, watching the view, or relaxing with the book and taking in the view too. There's an abundance of outdoor space, which is terrific. Oh, I missed it. This is the part of the beach. So the beach is just across the street from Coats. It's a 2-minute walk. We do offer beach setup to our guests. So if you want to have just everything set up on the beach for you daily for a cost, we can help set that up with our team on the island. We have beach chairs. We have umbrellas. This is a beautiful view of the Gulf. It's green and beautiful blue waters and really great beach access. And what's great about the beaches on Captiva is there's only 2 public access points, the very beginning of the island, very end of the island, and lots of beach in the middle that's only accessible from the houses. So it's almost like you have your own private beach. The beaches are never crowded. This is behind the house. This is what you would see if you're grilling, looking at the bay area here of the house on the other side of the island. We have a private dock. We have a fire pit. We also include kayaks and paddle boards. Off this back area here, you'll see dolphins swim by. You'll see manatee at the house under the dock. They like to feed there. Also, great birding, pelicans, ospreys, shoebills, lots of great birding outside. We also, the way I like to describe Coats is more of our, if you have groups that are very active, because we also do have a tennis court on property with pickleball and half court basketball. So there's lots of activities you could be doing to stay active at the house. And if you want to really enjoy everything when you're on vacation, this is the perfect spot for you. One thing that our guests love to do is rent additional. We do provide you with a street legal golf cart at this house, but sometimes guests like to rent additional golf carts, and they also like to rent mokes. Mokes is what you see here on the right. It's a really cool electric vehicle that is street legal. It's almost looks like a tiny Jeep. It's a very stylish way to get around. You definitely turn heads. Everybody loves to enjoy the pool, and then again, pickleball is so popular that we had to add it to some of our estates, and we have it here at Sea Oats because people love it. One thing that's also great is because we have a private dock at Sea Oats, if you wanted to rent a boat for the week, you're more than welcome to. We also can help arrange like fishing charters or sunset cruises to come pick you up right at the dock of the house. What's also really neat about the location we are at is that when you launch your kayaks and paddle boards from the back of the house, you can go explore the mangroves. There's lots of great trails in there and lots of wildlife to check out. Inside the house, it's very well decorated and appointed. This is the living room. We do have a bar area in the living room, and it's just off the kitchen, so it's easy to go transition from your cocktails before dinner to go and sit down, especially if you have like a chef cooking in the kitchen. You guys can be having cocktails in the living room, lounging, and then heading to the kitchen for dinner. We have really tall windows in this room too that offer great views of outside. Again, these are more shots of the living room. And then the top right is actually a shot of our media room at the house where everyone can gather to watch movies. We also offer stocking services. So if your clients wanted to have liquor or alcohol arranged to deliver to the house, groceries delivered to the house, we can help set that up. And then our team will accept the order and stock it for you. So the second you arrive, you could just get into relaxing and enjoying as opposed to having to prepare anything. So our kitchens, this is the kitchen at Sea Oats. Our kitchens are big gathering areas. They're meant to be treated like what you would do with your normal family when you're at your house. For me, I know my family, we all gather in the kitchen. We're all talking as we're cooking together. And that's what's great about these kitchens at our properties. So Sea Oats, again, this was recently redesigned, new appliances in here, lots of great bar seating where you can sit, gather while people are cooking breakfast in the morning or talking. Or if you have a chef coming in to cook for you guys, it's a great opportunity to have a cooking demonstration. Watch the chef prepare your meal, and then we have great seating inside the kitchen too. The kitchen tables sit about 20. There's about 12 bar seats around the bar there too. I love that chandelier, that pink pop. It's a great add of color. The house is really well appointed. We have lots of glassware, table settings for up to 30 because that's what we can sleep at Sea Oats, up to 30 people. And then you can have the chef set up, or maybe you want some like a bartender. We can help you set that up too. And they can come make your drinks, set your table, prepare everything for have a beautiful dinner at the house. Cool. This is actually one of our preferred chefs, Chef Jay. He's based out of Miami. If you have clients that are looking to do more of a resort style, they want every meal done by a chef, live-in style. He's out of Miami. He'll come do that for you guys. If you have an extra bedroom, he'll stay there, or you can put him up at the hotel down the street. But he'll do breakfast, lunch, and dinner, take care of your food shopping, and provide you with that resort-like chef style that you might be looking for. He's about $2,500 a day plus food cost, and room and board if he's not staying at the house with you. Again, our team can help appoint and stock the house for you. It's simple and easy to do. We usually do instant cart. They deliver to the island, and then we'll put everything away from you so you can get your feet in the water right away instead of putting away all your groceries. This is the master bedroom of Sea Oats. It's a king bed suite, own ensuite bathroom. It has its own outdoor access as well. It's a great spot for the primary guests to stay and enjoy the amenities. Throughout the house, we have 11 bedrooms total. Some of them might be king beds. You'll see here, like bottom right, it's like a double queen example. And then some of the rooms will have, like if you look at the top left, like a day bed in there for some extra bedding opportunities. But beautiful stuff. We also have desks in most of the bedrooms. for those in the group that, maybe they couldn't take off work the whole time, but they still get to go, but they maybe need to work from home a little bit. You have your own private areas in the rooms where you could do some work. The bathrooms are great. Nice soaking tub here on the bottom left. Great tile work. This is, again, all hand selected by the owners when they decorated the home. We also do stock all of our bathrooms at all of our houses with Molten Brown beauty products. So we have shampoos, conditioners, body washes in all the showers, hand soaps, lotion, and then starter toiletry kits in each bathroom for you upon arrival. Oats has a gym. Everybody loves Peloton. I can't tell you the number of times I've just gotten calls asking for people staying nearby just to use the Peloton. So we have a Peloton at the house. It's yours privately to use. We also have a power system here with weights to use for working out. For those of you that like to just get a quick workout in before you enjoy your meals for the day. And then here we go again, beach setup. We do offer beach setup at the house. If you wanted to have someone come set up your chairs every morning and then take it down at the end of the day so you don't have to lift a finger, we provide that at cost as well. So that was Oats. Now across the street is Sea Palms Estate. This is our 9-bedroom villa directly on the beach. One great opportunity that we have, because these properties are across the street from each other, is that if you have groups that need 11 plus bedrooms, maybe they need 20 bedrooms, they could rent both houses, and then you have 20 bedrooms total to share. So the big family reunions, the big groups that require a lot of space, maybe even corporate retreats. We do a lot of great corporate retreats, and they might need for their C-suite team, 20 bedrooms because nobody wants to share a room. Then you can rent both houses. It's a great opportunity because then you're just across the street from each other. But the multi-generational families all fit at our properties. Again, we sleep 30 here, and at Oats, we sleep 30 as well. Like I said about Oats, we are a 45-minute drive from Fort Myers Airport, RSW, 45-minute drive from Page Field for private flights, and Miami, a 2.5-hour drive. So Sea Palms has 9 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. Again, sleeps up to 30. We have 4 king suites, 3 double queen suites, 1 full bed, 10 twins for a total of 21. Happy to send over that house layout too at the end of the presentation. So the views at Sea Palms are incredible. You have the best views of the Gulf. You get the sunset every day. You do not beat this. What I like to describe about Sea Palms, it's more your Miami style luxury villa. You want to sit on the beach. You want to sit by the pool. You want to enjoy cocktails. You want to enjoy dinner, maybe by a chef. This is your kind of property. We again have the moat on the right side. It fits the motif of the house very well. People love to rent those, again, just to drive around in style. Sitting by the pool, entertaining with the family. We do so many family groups, like large family groups from the maybe grandma, grandpa want to take everybody on the trip. This is where they pick because everybody can stay under one roof. It's perfect. So when you leave that pool deck, you want to know how close you are to the beach. This is the beach access right here. You walk out the pool deck and you're on this little path and you're at the beach. It's 2 steps away. We have a fire pit on the bottom right. We do provide some kayaks and paddle boards here. And then we have some Adirondacks on the beach to enjoy the scenery. And we again also have beach chairs and umbrellas here too. But you are beachfront and you cannot get closer to the sand. Best part here is swimming in the Gulf. It's warm. The water's beautiful. Like I mentioned at Oats, the beach only has 2 public access points, so it's almost like you have your own private beach, so you can just get in the water and explore. You'll see dolphins swim by. You can fish on the beach. I've no joke have seen a manatee here rolling in the sand. I was there last year and I saw it. Without my own 2 eyes, I wouldn't believe it, but it was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had. So, like I said about Sea Palms, it's great for large families. So is Oats, especially from the grandparents down to the babies. Babies love playing in the sand. You can just sit and enjoy the sunset, having your coffee in the morning if you want to watch the sunrise or sunset there in the back. And it's great to just take long walks on the beach because the beach is so large. Some more shots of swimming by the pool, a nice Aperol spritz if you want your cocktail. So one other thing about Sanibel and Captiva, they are one of the best destinations in the world for shelling. You'll walk down this beach and you'll find mounds of shells. We actually have this great vendor. They based out at the Shell Museum on Sanibel, and they'll come do a nice shelling tour with you. And then with the shells you collect, they do a jewelry making class. So you can make some great souvenirs to take home for you and the family. On the top right here, you get a great shot of that sunset off the pool deck. This is all the first floor. We have a gym on the first floor at Sea Palms, again, with a Peloton. And then bottom right here is the lounge area. There's a bar area in there. Great couch and the TV for those lounging by the pool. And in the bottom left photo is the staircase that goes upstairs. That door in the middle is actually an elevator. A great feature of this house. That elevator goes to all 3 floors. So again, when you have grandma on this trip, grandma wants a good room with a good view, she can get up to the top floor. No problem. Great pool. That's the attached jacuzzi features, attached spa. All our pools on Captiva, they're either heated for the colder weather or they're chilled for the warmer weather. So you get perfect pool temperature each time you use it. Again, oh my God, look at that. That's the sunset on the Gulf. That sunset is it's legendary on Captiva. What's great is you might get the green flash, which is a little like sometimes it's a legend, but some people claim to have seen it. I have not yet. When the sun sets, just as it's setting, you might get like there's always this flash of colors. You might get a green flash, and that's something very special if you get to see that.
Wow.
This is the living room of Sea Palms. Very high ceilings here, big windows. You are not missing the view. We make sure that you are seeing every possible bit of this view that you can because it's stunning. It's also well appointed, well decorated in here. So also on the second floor, this is the second floor of the house, by the way. In that living room, we have a bar area, we have sitting area, and then we also have a meeting room right here. I'm sorry, media room with a TV so you guys can watch your movies at night. So there's 2 dining areas inside of Sea Palms. There's one in the kitchen. I'm going to get to that in a second. This is the more formal dining room of the house. On the left here, that's where all the bar equipment is. So glassware and table settings. Again, we have table settings that can sit up to about 30. And then some more of the dining areas in the kitchen here. So outdoor on the top left, that's right off the kitchen with the grill. So you could be grilling, watching the sunset, having the best time. And then on the right side, that's the kitchen table, again, for dining area. And then the kitchen, as I mentioned, at Sea Oats, it's big, great for everybody gathering, or you have the chef coming and cooking for you. We also have a full fridge and then a full freezer on the other side. So on the right there on the bottom left is the fridge, and the left is the freezer. So you have plenty of room to stock everything you need. Again, another view of the kitchen. It has a dishwasher, an ice machine too. We have one of those at Sea Oats as well, ice machines. So I'm looking at some of the meal options you could get. Again, we work with some really talented preferred vendors. We always vet all of our vendors so we know that they're good for our guests, and their food is good. So when we work with you and your concierge works with your team to set up these menus and get these services, you're getting the best. We also do leave you a nice on the top left. We need the guests a nice welcome tray. So when they come in, if they're a little hungry, they have a little snack to have. Looking at some 3rd floor bedrooms here, we have a nice sitting room when you get upstairs on the left. Again, like I mentioned, that's Sea Oats. If anybody needs to be working while they're there, not ideal, but I understand some people have to. We have some great office space. And then the bottom left, that's actually the king bedroom for the primaries. And then again, because we have king bedroom suites, we also have double queens to fit everybody. Some more look at some of our well-appointed bedrooms. The top left, that has its own private balcony. It mirrors the king primary room. And then we have some king beds. We have double queens. So that's our Florida properties. Now we're jumping over up to the Northeast. Where I'm in New Jersey, but we actually had a lovely fam trip. Andreas got to go there last weekend. We were in Stowe, Vermont.
I'm still there. If
You're still there. He's still there. Yeah. So Meadowstone Manor is our property in Stowe, Vermont. It's multi-season, as you see in this picture. It's summer. Behind Andreas there, it is winter. And then you have everything between from fall to spring. It's absolutely beautiful. So Stowe, Vermont, the nearest airports, you would have Burlington Airport. It's an international airport. It's about a 45-minute drive, super scenic. Andreas can attest, it's a beautiful drive there.
Oh, yeah.
And then if you're flying private, There's an airport about 15 minutes from the house, the Morrisville Stowe Airport. Driving, Boston is about a 3-hour drive. It's also a really big airport too, if anybody need to fly into there. And then New York is about a 5-hour drive. And then, believe it or not, we are so close to the Canadian border up there that it's about a 2-hour drive from Montreal. Like I mentioned at the Florida houses, airport transfers are available. So Meadowstone Manor is our largest estate. It's 14 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms. It's like 14,000 square feet. Again, like our Florida properties, this is such good for the multi-generational family groups or the corporate retreats if people want their own rooms. We do a lot of wellness retreats at our properties too. This is a great spot for it because we have a yoga studio. This one also sits on 30 private acres. I'm going to get to some of those amenities in a minute so you can see all the things that this house has to offer by season. It has 8 king suites, 8 double queen suites, 11 twin beds, total of 27 rooms. You can see here, this is in the middle there. That's our fireplace in our great room. That's the showstopper. Andreas can attest. We spent a lot of time sitting around there having a fire. So, like I said, it's multi-season. Right now, we are in winter up there. There's a lot of snow. The Northeast actually this year has gotten record snowfall. We started getting snow early this year, like around Thanksgiving. So we've been blanketed by snow, which has been great for the mountain. We're about 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes to the ski mountain. There's lots to do on the property in the winter. We snowshoed last weekend. You can cross country ski. We actually did dog sledding down the road, which was absolute blast. We have 2 hot tubs outside, but you can see, just when it's snowfall there in winter, it's a winter wonderland. As I mentioned, we have the 2 hot tubs. You have great views when you're looking out. That nice chill in the air, but then you got the warm water keeping you warm. It's really wonderful. As I mentioned, the ski valley or the ski mountain is just about less than 10 minutes away. Stowe is one of the great skiing destinations in the Northeast. You can see those gondolas in the middle there. Our team can also help you set up your lift tickets, your snow gear rental, your skis, your snow boards. We can help you and point you in the right direction to get you all that. We can also do transfers up to the mountain if you guys don't feel like dealing with driving and parking. Some more activities, like I said, top right, you can snowshoe. Bottom left, there's sledding. We were actually sledding at the house last weekend. We have a great sledding hill. It's a ton of fun. We have a great ski room at the house, so you can store all your gear when you walk in. And then there's just some tremendous opportunities for snowboarding and skiing at the mountain. So fall is another wonderful, wonderful time in Stowe. In the Northeast, New England area is well known for its fall foliage. They call it leaf peeping season. It's a great time of year to come visit the area because you're going to get all the trees changing colors to those vibrant reds, yellows, and oranges. It's a really special time and really beautiful time to be in Vermont. Lots of hiking, mountain biking are done here outdoors because it's like a true outdoorsman's paradise. There's whitewater rafting, there's canoeing and kayaking. There's also fishing. So there's a lot of great outdoor opportunities for those that love to be outside. At the property during the summer months, as you can see, it's super green. We do have a pool that's heated at the house. There's also a lake. It's a spring-fed pond that comes down from the mountain. There is a dock in the middle. You can swim in it. I prefer the pool, but the pond is great. It's just a little chilly, but I understand people love it. And then you can canoe on it, which is a great activity to do. This house also has hiking trails in the summer and winter. We have a great trail that goes up to the Sugar Shack, we call it, where Percy Farms actually taps some of our trees to get maple syrup.
And it's actually the best maple syrup I ever had, I have to say.
Oh, that's high praise.
Well,
It's delicious. Here you can see just some people enjoying the amenities, mountain biking, outdoor dining. We have a lot of outdoor and indoor dining spaces at this property. So for your large groups, because we can sleep up to 40, you have this wonderful outdoor space that you can all have dinner outside, or if you're inside in the winter, we have a large dining room table that can fit about 18 to 20 people. Hot tubs with the snow falling, swimming in the pool. It's all great. This house also has dual clay tennis courts for the tennis enthusiasts. And I am happy to announce that at the end of last year, we actually added a pickleball court So now we have pickleball at this house too for all the pickleball enthusiasts. There's also half court basketball, like I mentioned, hiking trails at the property as well. Inside, we have a yoga studio, which I'm going to get to, and we have a gym as well. So what's great about Meadowstone is all the common areas that we have. This is actually one of those. This is the library. It has a wood burning fireplace. There's board games. There's a great spot to just sit and hang out and socialize. There's also a lot of books on the bookshelf. So this is a great reading area. It's a great cocktail area. It's a great maybe having your tea break here too and coffee. The other gathering area, this is the great room. You got a little sneak peek of it before, but this is our show-stopping fireplace. It's amazing. It's wood fire burning. We provide all the firewood. When you walk in, we either have the fireplace going or we have the wood stock for you ready to go so that you can start the fire yourself if you prefer. This is where everybody likes to just sit and gather, especially before dinner if they want to just have their cocktail hour here. This is the great option to do that. So some other activities, look, yoga at the top left, again, done at the house. We can bring out instructors. We have a lot of great vendors to help with that. There's also a massage room at the house. So if you wanted anybody in the group to have massages, we can help set that up and have someone come in to do that. Hiking on the property. Here's the gym. You'll notice another Peloton. Got to have the Pelotons. And then top right, that's a little olive. We are pet friendly. The owners love dogs. We just allow dogs with a pet fee and owner's approval. But we are dog friendly. So top left, that's the media room, big screen TV, perfect for that movie watching. That is the most comfortable couch you'll ever sit in your life. It'll be tough to get up. Like I said, at the Florida properties, we have Molten Brown products at all of our houses. So body wash, shampoos, hand soaps, we have you covered. There's the beautiful dining room on the bottom left. Again, sits about 18 to 20 people. Perfect setup for your chef dinners or whoever's cooking that night. Maybe you're doing family style. That's where everybody can gather for dinner. You get a snapshot of our chef grade kitchen here on the bottom right. We have this beautiful 6 burner range with 2 ovens, perfect for the home chef or the private chef that you might want to bring in. This is one of the master bedrooms at the house. This is the maple bedroom. King bed, king suite with its own ensuite bathroom. This one actually has one of the hot tubs right outside of it. So if you want to just go straight to your hot tub from your bed, this is the bedroom for you. And then this is the other king suite, master suite, I'm sorry. This one is called the spruce bedroom. It has its own gas burning fireplace. It overlooks the pond. Here you can see it's winter, so it's snowing. And it has a beautiful bathroom as well. And walk-in closet that is astounding. Some other snapshots, some other bedrooms, king bed suites, double queen on the top left. You have an abundance of king beds here. It's a lot of great private bedrooms. Just to look at some of the other bedrooms, some of the double queens. So this house has there's 2 different wings to the house. These bedrooms are on all on or they're spread. The top 2 are on the library wing side of the house, and the other 2 are on the yoga style of the house. We also have an office space at Meadowstone Manor. So for the corporate retreats, if they need a spot to just kind of have a quick little board meeting or quick little meeting, this is a great spot to do it. Nice table to gather around, printer. Or if you have the few that have to work from home, like I mentioned before, this is where they can get for some privacy. And then we have a little beach area out by the pond. This is again summer. Another fire pit outside. Stowe is incredible with just how vast it is, but then how charming the downtown of Stowe is. Lots of great food, great breweries. And then we can set up some tours of the private, areas of Stowe or do brewery tours. We can help set all that up. I guess that's a fan favorite of our guests there. Okay, our final property is Gem Hacienda. This is our property in Taos, New Mexico. The nearest airports for Gem Hacienda in Taos are Santa Fe, which is about a 90-minute drive, or you can fly into Albuquerque, which is a 2.5-hour drive. What's terrific is there is also a Taos Air direct flights that go in from Burbank and Carlsbad in California, or Dallas and Austin in Texas. So Texas group and your West Coast California group, they can get direct flights into Taos, and it's excellent. Again, we can also set up airport transportation. So Gem is a relaxing retreat. It is 9 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. 9 of those bedrooms our bathrooms are en suite. So all bedrooms have their own private ensuite bathroom. This is on 8 private acres. We are about 5 minutes from downtown Taos with the shopping, the incredible art galleries, and the restaurants. And then you're about 20 minutes to this Taos Ski Valley for world-class skiing. This property also borders Taos Pueblo lands on the right side. And then you have epic views of the mountain. You have 5 king suites, 2 double queen suites, 1 queen bed suite, 4 full beds, 6 twin beds for a total of 20 beds. There's also a great river that runs just through the property. We have a little gazebo viewing area so you can kind of take in the waterfront views. And then the property itself has endless skies with gorgeous sunsets every day up there. We also have multiple fire pits outside, including a horno, which is one of those almost looks like a bread oven type Pueblo oven. It's really gorgeous. Inside, this is the living room. We have a gas fireplace here. Very comfortable couches for gathering and hanging out and lounging with your group. Again, this house is at Gem Hacienda, just like the other properties, great for the multi-generational families, really great for the corporate retreats, and awesome for wellness retreats as well. Here's your view of the mountains in Taos. It's just your high desert in Taos, so it's a lot of high altitude, but great views of the mountains. And then, like I said, the Taos Ski Valley, it's an epic ski spot in New Mexico and the West, about 20 minutes away from the house. We can help set up transportation for that. We can also help you set up lift tickets and gear rental for your groups. Taos isn't like Vermont. Taos is an outdoorsman's paradise. There is lots of great hiking to these scenic oasis-like lakes in the mountains. Um, really great drives, horseback riding, mountain biking. I mean, you could just it's endless sky, endless exploration in New Mexico. It's really very stunning. And then the Rio Grande is like 10 minutes away to see that huge river. It's beautiful and breathtaking. Taos also has just incredible culture from like guided tours of like wine and chocolate and these great chili peppers that they hang in dry to some wineries and breweries out there. It's really special place. This is that Horno oven I mentioned before, right on side of the property. You could be having a great bonfire at night there and just really taking in the scenery. There's also, like I said, we hug the Taos Pueblo line, so like I've been there and I've seen elk come across the property. There's horses next door. It's very ranch style, but fun. And then in most of the bedrooms, we do have wood burning fireplaces. They are gas powered. And what's great about the bedrooms is most of them have their own private sitting areas or a gaming setup. So, like one of the bedrooms has a pool table in it. The rest have either like a day bed in it or a couch with some chairs. So you have your privacy when you're in your own room. The kitchen is a really special place, just kind of like our other properties. Great space to hang out, cook together, or we have some really talented chefs out in Taos with some really great experience that can come in and prepare a delicious, even maybe multiple course meal if you'd like, or do some simple drop offs at the house. Large dining room area with multiple tables to fit everybody, great seating spots. And like I said, this kitchen is a really great kitchen. Here's a picture of that dining room again. Look at those beams on the ceiling. It's just a great touch for some luxurious rustic looks. Like I mentioned, we have the pool table in one of the bedrooms, so everybody can play pool. We have desk chairs. We have just great gathering spots. Top left, that's actually the bar area. We have wine fridges at the properties too. So, you know, the wine, your clients that are really into wine, great spots to store some of their best stuff. This is one of the king suites, again with its own ensuite bathroom. You have those great ceiling beams, and this is a king bed. Looking at some of the other bedrooms here, double queens on the bottom and the one on the top left, and then a king. So majority of the bedrooms at Gem Hacienda are on the first floor. with one bedroom being on the second floor, and that second floor bedroom is one of the kings. And then 4 of the bedrooms actually have their own outdoor access. So for like full, if you have groups that maybe want a little more privacy, they can stay in those bedrooms. So looking at our rates now for the properties for a 7-night minimum at Sea Oats, you're looking at 4,800 a night. And then if you want a weekend short stay, 6,800 a night. Again, depending on time of year, we have a 7-night minimum, and then we can do a shorter stay again, depending on like when it's all, not peak season. Sea Palms, 5,800 a night for a 7-night minimum, and then the weekend short stay is 8,000 a night. Meadowstone Manor, it's 6,500 a night for the 7-night minimum, and then for a weekend short stay, it would be 8,000 a night. And then Gem Hacienda, 2,800 a night for the 7-night, and then 3,500 for the weekend short stay. Holiday pricing, you'll see here again. We'll share this with you so you have it. And I'm always happy when you want a quote, you can call me. I will put a quote together for your clients. So Sea Oats for 4th of July, it's 7,500 a night. Thanksgiving's 9,000, and then for festive, it's 12,000 a night. We usually do Christmas and New Year's as 2 separate weeks. And then again, the holidays are all 7-night minimums. Sea Palms, 7,500 a night for July 4th. Thanksgiving, 9,000 a night, and festive, 12,000 a night. And then Meadowstone Manor, 7,500 a night for July 4th, 8,000 a night for Thanksgiving, and then 12,000 a night for festive. And then if you're doing a special ski weekend, it would be $8,500 a night. And all ski weekends require a 3-night minimum. And then Gem Hacienda is $4,500 a night for July 4th, and $4,500 a night for Thanksgiving. And festive is $6,000 a night, with the ski weekend being $3,500. So one other offering that we have and for you guys is we also do offer all-inclusive packages. So excuse me. So for Sea Oats Luxury Estate, if your clients do want to take advantage of the all-inclusive package, what we offer with them is a private chef with all food included, bartender, alcohol not included, but we can help them stock that. And activities that we have included in the package are Sunset Cruise, which is one of the most popular activities that our guests love to do in Captiva. It's a 2-hour cruise around the island. You get to watch the sunset, usually see lots of dolphin and wildlife. Fishing charter for up to 6 people, kayaks and paddleboards and fishing gear, and then a photo shoot because, if you're especially one of those multi-generational families staying at the house, you want to capture those memories. So that's included. And then for wellness, we provide 10 in-villa massages, private yoga session for up to 10 people. And then, like I said, we have the heated and chilled pool, and then the gym, spa, Peloton, and treadmill. Services also included daily housekeeping, the beach setup they had mentioned before, airport transfers for 10 guests, and 2 golf carts for island exploration. The rates for this, Okay, the rates for this for 4 nights are $92,000. For 7 nights, it's $157,000. That's a minimum of 18 guests. And then for each additional guest after that, it's $860 a person. For Sea Palms, it's pretty similar. You get the private chef with the food included, the bartender, the catered sunset cruise, kayaks and paddleboards, photography session, the in-villa massages, the daily yoga for up to 10, the heated and chilled pool, gym, the spa, and the Peloton, as well as daily housekeeping, the beach setup, the airport transfers for 10 guests, and the 2 Mocha electric vehicles. Pricing for the beachfront house is 4 nights at $98,000, 7 nights at $167,000, and then a minimum of 18 guests per stay, which each additional guest being $890 per person. Now for Meadowstone, for our Stowe Vermont house again, we have private chef included with food included, bartender, a private wine tasting or ice cream party. Ben and Jerry's, like the famous Ben and Jerry's, is in the town next door, and we'll do ice cream parties. So that could be one of the activities you choose. A photo shoot to capture the memories. Like I said, the property of tennis, basketball, pickleball, hiking, and pool table. The 2 wood-burning fireplaces. 10 massages in the private treatment room at the house. Daily yoga for up to 10 in that private yoga studio. Sound bath experience, which is a really cool experience for up to 12 people. And then we have daily housekeeping here too, and airport transfers for up to 10 guests. For 4 nights, it's $90,000. For 7 nights, it's $120,000 for a minimum of 18 again. And then each additional guest is $700 per person. And then at Gem Hacienda, we have a private chef with the food included, a bartender, chocolate and art tour of Taos, a wine and art tour of Taos. Again, Taos is like very cultural, very unique experiences. Photo shoot to capture the memories. We have a bocce ball court at the house. I forgot to mention that earlier. So bocce ball court, that's included. 10 massages, a yoga session for up to 10 people, hot tub, daily housekeeping. For 4 nights, that's 4,500 or 45,000. For 7 nights, it is 72,000 for the minimum of 18. And then each additional guest is $450 per person. So I know I had mentioned that we do a lot of large family groups because we specialize in large luxury family vacations, but we also do some great special events and wellness activities too. So we have guests that do yoga retreats, we have guests that just do wellness retreats. So because we have some great spaces outdoors and indoors, like at Stowe, for example, with the yoga studio, we host a lot of those yoga and wellness retreats. And then they can work with chefs to curate healthy menus. They can do everything indoor, outdoors. Like I said, we also have gyms. We have a gym coming to town soon. And then our concierge can help them plan the perfect trip. We also do a lot of corporate retreats at all four of our properties. This gives everybody in the company a chance, from it could be a sales retreat to treat your top salesman. It could be a C-suite, executive level brainstorming session to get away. We've seen them all. It's a great chance to just get away from the boardroom and kind of just stay at one spot, have a beautiful setting. You can do your meetings in the morning, adventures in the afternoon. Private chefs, most of the groups book private chefs for those kind of trips. We also have the corporate grade Wi-Fi for those that still have to do meetings. And then team building exercises like pickleball tournaments or guided tours. So other things that we also have hosted in the past and work with are groups that are looking to celebrate a milestone birthday or maybe a special wedding anniversary. For those groups, sometimes it's maybe a bunch of couples together, or maybe grandma, grandpa are celebrating, or mom and dad are celebrating 50th wedding anniversary. They want to take the whole family to celebrate with them. They could do delicious wine paired dinners, curated groups like the Sunset Cruise and tours. Staying together under one roof is super helpful because it's nice having everybody together and you're not at a hotel, just kind of gathering in the common areas or at a restaurant. You're under one roof and it's comfortable for everybody. So that's my presentation. Again, I'm Kyle. I'm the sales director with Drip Castle. So if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them now. And then I can send anybody all this information in an email as well.
Wow, thank you. That was a great presentation. And the reason I can tell is a telltale sign is if there are no questions afterwards, that means everything has been addressed. And the only comment, Kristen, I think it was at Sea Palms when we were looking at Sea Palms. She was saying, "Take me there now." Boston right now has 25 degrees, so
I
um, all
think we
right.
all
Well,
should go. Yeah, for sure.
that was a great presentation. Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank you for
And
having me.
then we gonna share the deck and the pricing and all these information later on by email.
Perfect.
And yeah, then I'm sure a lot of our advisors are already thinking about families they have in mind that could be the perfect fit. No?
Wonderful.
All right.
Well, if they
Perfect.
call the 800 number, I'm the one that answers. So I'm happy to help with anybody.
Perfect. Thank you everyone for your time and yeah, I wish you a good rest of the day and the weekend is almost in sight. Yeah, have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.